In today's video, we're going to talk about the highly anticipated Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. There is so much MonsterVerse content and Kaiju content coming out over the next year. We have Godzilla -1 coming out in December. We have the Monarch TV show coming out in November. We have Godzilla X Kong currently coming out in April, and we have the Disney show that Disney's releasing, the King Kong series that they're doing. Not many details are actually confirmed about that. So, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, MonsterVerse, pop culture based content that I try to cover on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know how freaking hyped are you for the Godzilla X Kong first official trailer. We've had the teaser trailer, but it's not the official trailer because the official trailer has got to say it in the title. It was just a title reveal trailer, really. So also, if you could, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind, the beautiful voice. Don't take that so serious because more of a joke, but I say it in the intro now all the time. And also check us out on twitter.com, aka X, Warstu. Right, let's get into this video. So, I've been asked a lot of the times, yo, Warstu, where is the official trailer? So let's break it down. Where the freaking hell is this trailer? Because I know what you could say. April, it's too far away. Hollywood studios now do this 3-month release window. So hypothetically speaking, if it comes out in April, January, February, March, April, that means the trailer will be dropping in February. So before the writer's strike happened and before the actor's strike happened, San Diego Comic-Con 2023 during this summer, we were supposed to get the first official trailer. I have that vetted by people I know behind the scenes. The trailer's actually ready to go. It's just a case of when are they going to drop it. So although the movie is made by Legendary Pictures, Warner Bros. Discovery is technically the distributor. So when the trailer comes out, technically it will have something to do with them. Now, there's always the big conspiracy theory that Warner Bros. Is in $50 billion worth of debt. That's not actually a conspiracy theory, that's true. But there is this whole thing that Warner Brothers has no money to market movies, and realistically, that is absolutely nonsense. Why? Because we got lots of trailers for Flash, for Barbie, for Meg 2, for The Trench, for Blue Beetle, for The Nun, and even for, well, recently just for Aquaman 2 and Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom. Now, a lot of people are going, yo, they can't afford to market the movie. That is why the trailer's only just coming out now in September. But the movie's actually coming out in December. It's only September. And we've also had a trailer for Dune Part 2 that was supposed to come out in November, but they've pushed it back to March, which is a shame. Now, I don't know technically technically, it's a co-production between Legendary Pictures and Warner Bros. Discovery. Technically, Warner Bros. Pictures. They're the distributor. So this movie was somehow come out under Warner Bros. Now, I don't believe the reason we haven't had the first official trailer yet is because they have no money. Because, like I say, every movie they've released this year, they've had multiple trailers. So it's absolute nonsense when people say that. So let's go back a little bit. So we got the first official Godzilla X Kong teaser trailer that revealed the title, that introduces us to this red ape and introduces us to the orangutan. And we got the skulls of both Godzilla and Kong, and everyone thought they were going to die, and everyone thought this new Titan had killed both Godzilla and Kong, which is absolutely ridiculous, and the whole internet went into a feeding frenzy, and YouTube channels like this channel, like Dangerville, and like lots of other big or small channels that cover MonsterVerse stuff, actually finally had some new MonsterVerse content to make. So, initially that trailer came out in April, the movie was supposed to come out the following March, so that was still 11 months ahead of time. So this nonsense that they're not marketing the movie because they've got no money, it doesn't make any sense. So the latest of what your boy Warstu hears is it's not going to happen at New York Comic-Con, which is coming up very soon. From what I heard and from what I hear, they will be dropping the trailer actually in the theaters, apparently, alongside Aquaman 2, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I get it. You may not believe that, but from everything I understand and from everything I've been told, I could be wrong. So take it with a pinch of salt. From everything I know, I mean, the plot leak's already out there. It's pretty much confirmed and verified. We know that because there was some copyright takedowns on Twitter and Instagram, etc. So we know basically the plot of the movie is already out there. So there's no reason for them not to put it out there already. We know there will be official marketing and official toys coming out as well. But from everything your boy War Drizzy hears, and my track record's pretty decent, is I hear they are dropping the real trailer alongside Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom, which comes out in December, which generally means it will probably hit YouTube a week or two prior to that. Now, if this is true, I really hope it is true, because although this channel and lots of other channels and lots of other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, there is information about this plot absolutely everywhere. Although we've had multiple test screenings for this movie, it doesn't mean we know everything about the movie, because I don't know if you've ever attended a test screening. I've attended one before, and the test screenings sometimes are so different to the final product. As we know, the movie is mostly filmed. The reshoots have mostly already been redone. That is why there's no need to worry about this movie getting delayed again. But the movie actually could get delayed again, but there's no real reason. We know if the strikes, the WGA writer strike and the SAG actor strike doesn't end soon, studios will delay projects even more. Hence why a lot of Disney Plus Marvel shows have been delayed. Hence why Godzilla X Kong got actually delayed, and hence why Dune 2 got delayed. Although it was pretty stupid to delay Dune 2 because the Marvels was the only real competition. Although the Marvels over at Marvel, they will benefit getting IMAX, which they weren't going to get if it was just going to be the case of Dune 2 hitting that. I really think they're taking a big L there. Dune 2 would do great, but it had no competition. Now Dune 2 is coming out next year where it's got competition. So hopefully we will actually get the trailer in December or just before Aquaman 2. And then we can do some crazy theories and some breakdowns of what actually is going on in the trailer. Because as much as I like to go over plot leaks, my favorite thing is to go through a trailer and be like, yo, what is the trailer telling us? Is the plot leak wrong? Although plot leaks are never wrong when I go over them. But it's so much better to do trailer breakdowns. And this movie and the MonsterVerse as a whole, we know we are getting the Godzilla movie that's coming out in December. Hopefully there's going to be a UK release. There's a Germany release, which is close to the UK. But at the moment, there is no UK release, which sucks. And we know we're getting the Monarch show as well, which it introduces, well, not really introduces, could introduce some new Titans, but it's a MonsterVerse-based movie, which is going to be freaking sick. So that is when the trailer is coming. You heard it here first. You can clip this from your boy Warstu. And if Warstu is wrong, you can troll me down below. So also in the news, I thought we'd go over some other Kaiju MonsterVerse stuff. Seeing as we're already here, we might as well go over some other stuff. So also in the news. So a while ago, we did a plot leak video on Godzilla -1, inferring to the fact that there's most likely going to be 2 different Godzillas in said movie. Now, the most recent trailer does point to the fact that there very well could be 2 Godzillas in that movie. There's multiple shots that make me believe that. And generally, plot leaks are true. I've been in the game over 5 years, and generally, most plot leaks turn out to be somewhat true. But according to the actual director for this movie, the actual villain that Godzilla has to overthrow or overthrown in said movie is actually the United States of America military, which is an absolute cop-out if you ask me. I don't think that's the case, but the trailer makes you believe it is. But I think the prerequisite or the condition is the US Army or the US Navy, the military in this movie could potentially kill the other Godzilla that's in this movie, and this triggers the main Godzilla to go absolutely crazy. I'm putting it out there. Like I said, we went over a video probably like a month or 2 ago now, stating there could be 2 different Godzillas in Godzilla -1, and I still believe that could be the case. So also in the news. So this isn't something I would normally address because I do cover leaks, but I have credibility and validity in what I cover. So recently, I've noticed since the strike started, the actors' strike, in the last few weeks, I mean, putting leaks out there that legit, right? Because it is what it is. But I know there's a lot of leaks out there at the moment to do with Godzilla X Kong New Empire that are fake. They really are fake. How do we know this? Because the test screening, there's been multiple ones now. And have you noticed how there hasn't been a massive drop of new information from the most recent test screening? Because generally people don't talk that goes test screener. It's generally if you know someone that went to said test screener, or if one of these ex-influencers come out and says something. So I've noticed there's a lot of bombastic, made-up leaks from, I'm not calling anyone out, from smaller channels, because I think it's really cool that a lot of up-and-coming YouTubers are trying to, and are covering like Toho and MonsterVerse stuff. But I am seeing a lot of fake leaks. At least if you're going to cover leaks, have some validity. I'm not saying put out, like, to ruin movies and stuff, but I'm always at the standpoint that it's all free game in terms of what you can cover. There is no right and there is no wrong. But if you're just putting out fake information that's not true, I always try my best to vet every piece of information when it comes to leaks, when it comes to the MonsterVerse, because the MonsterVerse fans are so cool that I don't try and put misinformation out there when it comes to the MonsterVerse. I do vet information more for the MonsterVerse than I do for Marvel and DC, because Marvel and DC is way bigger, whereas the MonsterVerse is pretty small. So I have finally had to address this, that, dudes, I'm not going to call channels out by certain names. There is some real fake leaks out there at the moment, and I'm not going to say what I'm on about. The information we've covered, I presume it's real because I do try and vet the information to my best of my ability. But please stop putting out fake leaks, because it just makes everyone's jobs harder, in the sense of what to cover, and a lot of people jump on it. It's all right having a theory. A theory is completely different to a leak. So, guys, please stop dropping fake leaks. It's so obvious what is a fake leak and what isn't. But again, it's up to you what you want to do. I'm just saying, yo, the fake leaks need to stop. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter at WarstuG. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.